Prince Harry and American actress Meghan Markle. Police in Windsor say they are preparing for one of the biggest security operations in their history. More than 100,000 people are expected to try to see the royal couple tie the knot on May 19th. That registry is going to be impressive. Alaska Airlines announced a new policy today about emotional support animals. Starting May 1st, you will need to submit a signed doctor's note and documents for the animal 2 days prior to your flight. Now, this doesn't apply to traditional service animals like dogs. This is more for people who, want to bring a peacock on board. You might remember that from United Airlines earlier this year. So,
no, not making that one up.
Get your doctor's note. You want to bring the guinea pig on board.
Okay. Guinea pigs would be easy, though. It's the peacock that I worry about.
Yeah. Yes.
We're just saying.
Yeah. Well, look, there's a story we've been following in the community of Burien. There's going to be this community meeting happening at Highline. It's Highline High School. And this was already planned, but the timing was good because there were two separate attacks that happened in the city of Burien yesterday. Now, school district officials will be at the meeting tonight to talk to parents about how to get their kids to and from school safely. And this is because a 13-year-old, his name is Jacob, he shared what happened to him. Take a listen.
He runs towards me and he's yelling, "Give me your backpack, give me your backpack." He puts the gun right to my chest.
A guy took off with his backpack and his cell phone, but luckily he was not seriously injured. And this morning we spoke with Burien's mayor, Jimmy Mata. He said he is crying out for help to get some money and solutions to address the crime issue.
We're becoming an urban city from a small bedroom community, and that's the side effects that we're going to have as we move forward, and just got to have a plan in place to make sure that our community is safe. We're not going to tolerate criminals. What is it that the state can help us with, the county can help us with? Burien look, we're a small city. We're struggling financially. We don't have the resources to put together programs, so we really need some help. We are a growing community. We have very wealthy, middle-class working people and very poor. And so when you have that kind of a setup, you got to be able to figure out what kind of programs you can put in place.
All right, and Burien is getting a new police chief. That's starting on May 1st. And then also there is a new King County Sheriff, Mitzi Johanknick. She just started at the beginning of this year. So a lot of momentum towards making a change. The second fastest growing community in King County. A lot of issues to address.
Yeah, the areas have changed. I grew up here mostly on the east side of Seattle, and a lot of these neighborhoods have gone through a lot of transitions. Even where I live now in the Issaquah, Sammamish area, the landscape, the demographics, everything's changing very quickly. So I think it's no longer safe to even look at some of these cities and neighborhoods the way maybe you did 5, even 10 years ago. Things are changing very quickly in a city like Burien that has changed drastically. In fact, you and I are going to do a little profile at some point.
Yep.
This is one of those places where more and more people are moving to as they're looking for places they can afford. Right. As we all know, that's just a problem that's not going to go anywhere. So I sure hope for Burien's sake that they get some help.
Yeah.
That we can all maybe pull together and try to help each other out. In fact, that's one of the text messages we just got as we're asking about superpowers and what would your superpower be. This person's got it right in check, talking about the power to just make people happy all the time.
I like those comments.
Of course, it's a bit ambitious here, but you can see here, I just want to have the superpower where I could give everyone the ability to get along, love one another, make judging people a thing of the past. And boy, that would be the best kind of superpower.
Just with a snap of a finger.
I'm with you.
That person deserves a hug.
Yeah, and I love how so many of these are outwardly focused. It's not about necessarily all the things they can do, but about how they can help others.
Right.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Let's see this one. Captain Rewind. Their superpower would be to rewind any unkind words, inserting an appropriate, kind response all over the world.
The ability to life rewind would be a pretty special power, wouldn't it be?
Yes.
Yeah.
That do-over button. Yeah.
Everybody's been sending
I feel
in
really,
great.
I feel really shallow because I was thinking like invisibility so I can go see movies.
Yeah. Well, it's like when you're a little kid.
Like kindness, and I'm like,
no, that's
okay.
That's okay.
That's
I mean, it's okay to have something for yourself. Someone else said
that's what I was really thinking.
Someone else had said unlimited energy, and I'm like, yes, that's a good one.
Just ask Jordan how he does it.
I honestly don't know.
You do have unlimited energy.
I don't know how I
do. You drink
it.
coffee? You don't drink coffee either,
I drink coffee just sometimes. I don't know.
I think maybe one time in the last year I've heard this guy say, "I'm tired today." One time.
Yeah.
It's like I'm go, and then I crash. She asks my wife, I'm like out at a certain time, and I won't wake up for 8 hours, and then I'm like, okay, let's go, ready, come on, let's go hike it out.
Reserves it all for us.
Well, calm down, okay, calm down a little bit.
Well, let's switch gears a little bit and talk. Oh.
When the producer
Golly,
is cutting us off.
Let's check in with the 5-5 again, because this is 5 ways you can make an impact. And I just want to thank Jenna real quickly, because if you go into the 5-5, you can see where this all started with our intern Jenna, because this was a project that we wanted to work on for this show. So you can kind of see like where she gets her ideas and all that stuff, and now how she's influencing our new intern Haley. But we have 5 fun ways to volunteer this weekend, because we know everyone is like working for the weekend, but maybe you want to do a couple of fun things that, you know, have impact. One organization in particular, West Side Baby, who always has a special need.
Volunteers are super vital in the work of West Side Baby, because they are the ones who are physically going through and touching every single item that comes through our doors and making sure that each item that goes out of our doors is going to help keep a child safe, warm, and dry.
So special thanks to West Side Baby for sending that in. Also, we've got like Special Olympics. We have ways to celebrate Earth Day, or just like help clean up a park. If you want to find all these, again, it's in the 5-5. You can just text HIVE to 448-4545. In the meantime, though, I'm going to walk over to Jordan, because we are talking about some other ways people are making impacts today.
Yes,
Which way do I go? Which way do I go? So we've got a pretty cool event that King 5 is putting on tonight. It's called Connected, and it's really a chance to learn about a lot of nonprofits making a difference here at home.
Right, we got so many out there. So the goal is to leave you feeling informed, inspired, motivated. Sound familiar?
Yeah.
So we're going to team up with Kim Holcomb in St. Brian. Hey, you guys, Team Evening is there. They're live at Block 41 right before the event kicks off. How are you two doing?
We are doing good. I have to say, although Saint is wearing the largest earpiece in the history of the universe, we're having a little difficulty hearing you guys. Well, it's because it's getting really busy here. Things are going to pick up shortly, and we don't even have time to show you everything that's happening here tonight.
There are dozens of nonprofits here.
Dozens and dozens.
And if you think this event would get preachy with all the nonprofits, it's not. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be super fun.
Music, there's going to be drinks, there's going to be food, there's going to be
There's going to be dogs. This is Manhattan. What is up, buddy? He's from Emerald City Pet Rescue, one of the many